Hello and welcome to the Path of Least Resistance. I'm Versailles. Today I'm going to teach you how to cheat Lissandra. We've done videos like this in the past, and this is kind of a placeholder until I figure out how Azir actually works and what relics I should be using on him. I haven't quite figured it out yet, but I want something up so that you guys have a way to do that ahead of the curve quest. So it takes 3 star gems. You can use 2 if you only have 2. You can use Black Shield, that helps as well, so that it's harder to remove your Azir. And the idea here is your support is the first thing that shows up, and you just reroll until you see Katarina, and then you take Katarina, and you attack infinite times. You need to draw both Azir and Katarina, obviously. Azir can stall pretty long though, so even if you don't draw them both immediately, you should probably be okay. And that's kind of the whole idea. Even when you have Lissandra's cost increase, you should still be able to win in about 2 rounds. Because you'll have 6 cost reduction, so you'll be able to attack a bunch of times. The worst thing is actually going to be the Blade's Edge that you create in your hand. So that's going to cost like 3 to play instead of 0. And you'll end up clogging up your hand. So that is the idea. Usually rerolling takes, there's like 170 champions or something that you can roll through. You're going to be looking through 48 every time, so I guess on average it would be, actually look through 12 each time. So on average it's going to be like 10 or 15 rerolls before you get what you want. Yeah, so it takes usually about like 3 to 5 minutes. Anyway, eventually you'll find Katarina, and ideally you have like Spell Shield or Power Riff. Here we didn't get that, but you know, you take whatever. And also ideally you still have most of your rerolls left over, so you can use them for Vestige of Helia. But if that doesn't happen, it is what it is, you know? Take Overwhelm here. You're going to be in pity powers, so you kind of just take whatever the best of the options given is. Disarmed is fine, for example. Katarina giving you a mana gem does literally nothing. I don't think anything else really matters here. We're just going to save. And you do have to avoid Rime Tusk Shaman. That's when you summon a unit, it gets frostbitten, it will completely kill your run. So if you see that, you might have to go a different way, but ideally you're going to try to go through the Ethereal Remitter to get Vestige of Helia, which will make it so that you can't be anything. You can't be removed from basically any reason, so that's kind of the goal. Just kind of eat the damage here, no choice. Get your Azir down, get your Katarina down. And now, as long as they can't remove you, you win the game. So you attack. Katarina's free. Attack again. Drop Katarina for free. Could do something like Voice of the Risen, and then give everything like +2, +0, so you can finish a little bit faster. And you can use the Blade's Edge to kill the units. Once all the units are dead, you can attack with all of your units. Otherwise, if they die, no, it's not going to be a good time for you. Particularly if Azir dies. And yeah, just attacking them until you win the game. Did take a bunch of damage there. Warden of the Tribes can do just like a ton of damage up front. But, you know, obviously once we get started, no problems. Sandswept Tomb's pretty good, but I mean, basically everything is bad. You only want 2 cards. And take Buried Armory here. Always reroll everything because you need your 2 cards. And there we weren't able to get it, so a little bit unfortunate. Hopefully we'll draw it in the next couple of cards. Azir has reasonable draw, but I mean maybe only after he becomes ascended, so we'll see. And there we pull Azir. Don't think they have anything to remove us. It's fine to just drop him. Now Katarina is free. And then we repeat. And of course Azir will eventually level up as well. Is looking pretty much like it's an I am inevitable. Yeah. So it's going to take a lot longer to remove all these units. Also just Blades Edge the Nexus. Make sure your hand doesn't overfill, otherwise Katarina will get obliterated. And that's the whole thing. Mirage has predict. So if we don't draw what we want, maybe we can predict into it. And we got both our cards.
Stands beneath me and wins behind me. You got caught.
It was nice of them to attack there. Dropped Katarina accidentally, should have been Azir, but I guess it doesn't totally matter anyway. And there's Molten Breath. So something like that can kill you. But fortunately we drew 2 of both champions. And then same deal. Just attack until you win the game. Since my Katarina has bonded bucklers, I can target Azir. And it'll make him stronger every time. So indestructible might keep us alive in certain situations. So we'll pick that up. And at the champion item chest, Shadow Tome and Katarina can actually be pretty bad. I'm gonna take it on Azir instead. And at the Remitter, like I said, you want Vestige of Helia. Not entirely sure how Ascension's Toll works. If they have no cards, that's really good for you. But I'm not sure if you lose Katarina before she goes back into your hand, or after, like if you discard. I'm not sure when the discard is. Level up on strike. Should discard everything. And I level up. All me. I don't know what order it happens in. I should test that later. But we do find Vestige of Helia here, so that's kind of what we wanted anyway. Ideally, you would find some sort of mana gem, and then you could just do this all in round 1. We didn't, but fortifications is good anyway. Reroll everything. So we didn't. Well, we did. Okay. Great. Just gonna pass here. And then we're gonna drop Azir. And we're gonna drop Katarina. And because of Vestige of Helia, I'm not really worried about any sort of removal. They could do something like Icefield Archer that goes through Spell Shield. Not sure why my Katarina disappeared. I felt like she had sufficient hit point or sufficient attack to not die on that strike. But maybe I was wrong. Anyway, things are gonna get weird now. Okay, we drew a new Katarina. Yes, she does only. I mean, she has 7. 7 minus 2 is 5. Should be fine. Yeah, she died again. What the heck? That's so weird. Alright, well, Azir's deck, not super good in Vestige of Helia, to be honest. So, we'll see how this goes. Could maybe just try to outlive him. Eventually we'll draw Renekton, but that's the last card in your deck.
Teach our enemies the power of Shurima. Victory awaits.
To victory!
It is time.
By two they rise.
It's so weird. I'm not sure what exactly happened there. I'm sure it has something to do with like buffs supplying and being removed in like strange orders.
Like two they rise. With me, Shurima.
The order is given.
To your feet, warriors of Shurima. You will all know.
Guess it doesn't super matter.
Your will is ours to obey.
As with all Shurima, the sun disk awakens ancient power.
Try to get some cards out of our hand.
Like two they rise.
Even you. Dust on the winds.
Move! You die for glory.
Like I said, Azir's pretty good at stalling anyway, so Soul seems fine.
Take arms.
When I move,
To victory. With me, Shurima.
It is time.
Weird. Just weird. No big deal though. I think I already have a Shimmering Mirage, so we can take more and then get rid of it. You want to be really aggressive at Mind Meld, because all your cards are, you know, worse than not having cards. I don't know if I can go to 2 hit points. I think that might be a little bit extreme. Anything bad happens at any point, that's forced death, so. Thought about it though. Gives you a higher chance of drawing into your win conditions.
better get the
For example,
The Emperor commands, the land obeys.
here we did not.
right to work.
Shurima, your Emperor has returned. Greater things await. Always forward. Arise. Glorious sacrifice.
The Winter's Claw will never accept peace.
Just gonna pass here. Then Shimmering Mirage.
The order is given.
And because I made a bunch more, the Star Gems gave us a bunch of power so we can block. Drop Katarina. Attack with Katarina.
I have risen. And we, Shurima, witness glory eternal.
Also, just kind of generally, I think Azir might be an Oath of Guardians double Star Gem champion, or maybe stack deck. I think those are kind of the two ways that make the most sense to me right now for how you would play them, but I haven't quite figured it out yet. Also, both of those are epic, so obviously I'm not doing that.
Witness history. It is time. The order is given.
He's like pretty good though. Just feels like a lot of the time you end up with a situation where you have too many cards in hand and not enough mana to play them, or not enough board space to play them, and that's kind of the problem I've been having. Katarina with start of free attack is interesting. Potentially like game losing. I'm not sure how yet, but I feel like if you had your hand full, you attacked, and she obliterated herself, like that can happen. I'm just gonna skip. Although you do want more copies of both champions, like kind of equally, so that you have an equal chance of, you know, drawing either. Because you need both. So if I have a bunch of Azirs, I'm just gonna draw Azir.
A good fight, slice of life. Garlic works in a pinch.
My name will echo through the ages. Destiny calls. Remember this day. Arise.
Let me focus.
In Shurima's name.
Stand with me by the light.
We're just stalling out here.
Your emperor has returned.
Our city is in your hands, and you are ours.
And we lose. Because our board was not wide enough to survive. Also because we got rid of most of our hit points at Mind Meld. And there's no healers except for at the end.
Building a deck, are we? Excellent. I brought nails.
Also would have been fine had we drawn Katarina. Now we have both, so we win.
Hold it steady for me, like that.
I think I played Dune Keeper here.
Nice. Could be nicer.
And we played Dune Keeper again.
The Emperor commands, the land obeys.
I had some button on my mouse, now my DPI is like insane. Can't control it. I don't think they have removal. Not sure what could even remove us at this point anyway. Because of Vestige. Up Katarina. Frostbite, I guess.
Blood for
Your emperor commands.
no one gets in my way.
Stand down.
Let the bloodshed begin.
Bet it was the removal of the Star Gems actually.
Shurima is sand and sky, past and present. Your emperor, witness glory eternal. The order is given. It is time. Your emperor commands.
Alright, had to take a short break because coughed really hard. I know I'm almost at the end of this sickness, and it's gonna feel so good when it's done, but it feels like it's lasting forever.
It's just a nick.
Get a Shimmery Mirage here, make more Azirs.
Arise. A new soldier for Shurima.
And then we should just be able to like attack and win the game here.
Blood for Noxus.
Your emperor commands. It is time.
Alright, so far so good. Take Soothsayer. Go to the healer. Remove Soothsayer. Shimmer Mirage is like kind of useful.
At last, my time is at hand.
And we go into Lissandra.
I will bury the world in ice.
So we got all the cards we want. We're immune to everything because we have Vestige of Helia. Should be pretty straightforward here.
Shurima lives forever. It is time.
No going back. Entomb! Only fools hesitate.
The order is given.
They'll never know what killed
Your emperor commands.
Drop Katarina. Now all the cost of everything's going to go up because of Lissandra's ability, kneel or freeze.
The order is given.
So we're not going to be able to play these Blade's Edges. But Katarina will still be free, so as long as we have hand space, we'll be able to keep attacking. So I think one more, probably. And hopefully they'll have to block eventually, but they could just kind of choose not to.
Let the bloodshed begin.
Looks like we can do it again. And this time they have to block. I kind of messed up there. I forgot that when we ascend, we draw an Azir. So that's a bit of a mistake, but ultimately it doesn't matter because we're winning anyway. And that is the Infinite Katarina against Lissandra trick. Works with any low-cost champion. You'd probably even do it with anything that costs like 4 or less. You just use 3 star gems, find Katarina, make sure you draw them both. And then, like I said, ideally you get Vestige of Helia, sometimes you don't. And then maybe you can get hit with like Ice Shards, or Entomb, or Buried in Ice, or, you know, any of an assortment of things that can just remove you. But assuming that doesn't happen, you know, free win. And yeah, I guess that's it. I still want to find a better way to play Azir. Obviously you saw like sometimes when we weren't drawing Katarina, he was still doing okay. Or like on that She Who Wanders, but She Who Wanders didn't play any big units. So, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. I hope to. But in the meantime, this is a way that you can do it, and hopefully this helps. So, thank you for watching. If you like what I'm doing, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.